Adventures.
Hey guys, Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Wanted to thank all the viewers who are constantly logging onto my website and sending me in all these articles. I don't know what's going on with all these bear attacks and news articles. It's like we live in some kind of bizarro world. Obviously, bear populations are increasing. We're having more contact with people, and the bears aren't happy or friendly. They are not the lovable teddy bears that naturalists would like you to think they are. They are very dangerous beasts. They are omnivores, and scientists have actually studied brown bears and grizzly bears and confirmed that they prefer meat over just eating grains or whatever grubs they can dig up. And that's what a lot of people used to say in the science articles, that all these bears are omnivores and they're mostly eating vegetation. That is a lie. This Alaska scientist put a camera on this interior grizzly bear, and he just went around killing things and eating them raw, eating them alive. All he ate was meat. They were shocked. They were like, we can't believe that he wasn't like digging up roots. He was just like eating animals the whole time. Yeah, duh, that's what they prefer. They need a lot of protein. They're big animals. They are predators. Top of the food chain in many cases. So a couple articles here. Now, I used to live in Durango, Colorado, kind of on near the southern border there by New Mexico. And I worked at this restaurant, and we had tons of bears. We had these beautiful like cinnamon bears and brown-faced black bears that would come out behind the restaurant just digging the dumpster, and nothing scared them. I would make big gunshot like noises with boxes, slamming them together, and then they just completely ignored me. And they were some big fat black bears. So Colorado has a healthy population of black bears. So this is farther north than Durango, but this is in Ouray. Now, woman was charged by mother bear in Ouray. So CPW said the 49-year-old woman was walking through an alley between Main Street and 4th Street when she was charged by the bear in this little town. She was taken to the hospital with injuries. Thankfully, she did survive. The woman has not confirmed that the bear made contact with her and directly caused the injuries. She might have just fell down. According to CPW, for this reason, the wildlife organization can't confirm it was a bear attack. CPW said the mother bear had 3 cubs in the area and been getting into trash. Officers tried to find the bear, potentially haze her from the area, but weren't able to find it. Now, that's a problem when you have bears coming into town, getting into trash. You know, they're desensitized to human contact. They'll get mad when they don't get trash or fed, and they will attack people, sometimes eat people. It's happened before. Now, switch gears to Connecticut. Now, remember, we had that recent death in Florida, the first ever death by a black bear in Florida, and now they're dealing with some of these same political negotiations that they are in Connecticut. Now, I've done a couple recent videos on Pennsylvania, another eastern state, that they're having a huge boom in their black bear population and starting to attack people and cause problems. Waterbury, Connecticut insider: bear attacks kills 4 goats and 1 pig in small Connecticut town in recent weeks. So pet goats owned by Becky Zielinski in Bethlehem. Otis and Milo, her goats, were killed in April in a bear attack, she said. A recent attack at another local property over the weekend killed 2 more goats. So DEEP has responded to 90 bear-related calls across the state in Connecticut since March 1st, Fowler said. The population has been put at about 1,200 animals, most of them centered in the northwest corner. So state lawmakers are now continuing to wrestle over the possibility of implementing a bear hunting season, which has been rejected multiple times in recent years by the state legislature. And that, to me, just makes no sense at all. And at the end of the article, they have some these progressives and naturalists making these statements that are just ridiculous. Animal rights groups have long advocated for alternatives to killing as a means of deterring conflict, including taking down bird feeders and urging the use of bear-proof garbage cans and electric fencing. I mean, that's just common sense. You always want to do that. But when conflict keeps happening and the bears are moving into the area, that's not going to save lives. And then this guy says, in other states with bear hunts, research indicates there is nothing to reduce nuisance complaints, Rivard said. Hunting doesn't mitigate interactions between bears and humans. That's insane. And the other guys are arguing, you're crazy. Yes, it does. Especially, you can limit how many bears you want culled, how many bears you want harvested. You can have the state people go cull them, or you can set up a hunt and just have hunters harvest them. There's going to be a smaller population. You can target certain areas. You're insane if you believe this. Now, the same thing is going on in Florida right now. They're arguing whether they're going to open up these different hunts, and you've got all these organizations saying no, it doesn't make a difference, which is just complete nonsense. They're the same people that advocate for bear spray only. I like bear spray. I own bear spray. I will carry both bear spray and firearms at times. Usually I just carry firearms. Chuck from Alaska Ballistics carries both all the time. But these animal rights activists, the leftists, they do not want an armed society. So they don't want you to own defense firearm at all, and they certainly don't want you protecting your own lives and the lives of your children, your family, while you're out in the woods, which makes no sense. If you look at ammoland.com's studies, you will see that, believe it or not, that handguns have been very effective in mitigating bear attacks, stopping them. Sometimes you don't even have to hit the bear, but when you do, even 45 ACP and 40 Smith & Wesson surprisingly have stopped even brown bears, and of course 10 millimeter has been very successful. This is the Dan Wesson Razorback, chambered in 10 millimeter. It's my personal favorite 10 millimeter that I own right now for bear defense specifically. So let me know what you guys think. Please keep sending me the articles and I'll keep doing videos. I will have another 10 millimeter video up in the morning. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care, I got a 10 millimeter. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you almost die every time.